Now, let's just say that for whatever reason, this particular user instead stopped using WhatsApp and then sent an email at a later time. So I'm going to come into my personal email, which I'm using right here. So this is how we're actually tracking the lead. And I'm going to try to start up the conversation again. I'm going to send it to my business email, and we'll go ahead and send that through. And then once I see that on my business side, so we have that here, I'm going to come back over to my N8N automation, and I'm going to trigger this section of the process, which is what processes incoming emails. But before I do, you will see that this same process here maps into this same incoming chat interface, which identifies the session ID and then continues to pass it to the proper agent on the back end. So let's process the email. And there is some logic here that I'll explain a little bit more in depth later. And it's now processing the question into the chat. I'm going to have to jump over here to the current executions. And here's our conversation coming in, and we get the email and it passes through just as it did before. This time here, the unique identifier is going to be the email because it's coming from email. We don't have a phone number. And so when it searches the lead, it's going to use the email as well. It finds the lead and then sets the session ID as the email, and then it passes it back through to the agent.